Hello, welcome to Aisha's take on the headlines. Today, 17th of June, 2021. From some of the headlines, we have INEC removes 172 polling units from places where they say they are not easily accessible to the people, and some of these places include private houses. I never knew there were actually polling units at private houses. Palaces, that can be understandable. Maybe people will be there. And then we have, they've removed from mosques, from churches, and from shrines. And a lot of people are sort of like, shrine? I'm like, yes. Shrines are also places of worship, and we must, in everything that we do, respect other people's beliefs. You're a Christian, you're a Muslim, there are other people who are neither of these, and some people who are traditional religion worshippers, and it's perfectly valid. Every one of us, we have a right to our beliefs, and we should always respect other people's beliefs. Also, INEC have also put out more units, more polling units, 56,872 polling units, and Lagos State and Kano State have the highest number. For these, they have the highest number of voters, but sadly, when it comes to voters turnout, Lagos State is always very poor because we have a lot of missing elites who do not care for the electoral process. You know, most people think that they are cocooned from the realities of what is happening in life. I hope going forward, Nigerians are able to see that we are affected by the political decisions that are made, by the voting that is done, and we should not leave it to people whose poverty and illiteracy can easily be weaponized. By the way, that thing where they say votes don't count, it's actually a lie. They say that to keep you away from the polling units, so that only those that they can buy their votes are more that come to the polling unit. So the next thing, of course, we have on the headlines is that Buhari will be visiting Borno State. So the last time he was there, I believe he was booed all the way because people are sick and tired of the insecurity. Let's see what is coming out this time, and whatever visit that is being done, let's hope it's one that comes with result that people need, which is protection of lives and property. It's tiring, the sad stories that go on every day. It just kills the spirit, kills everything. You're almost like living in dread. I mean, this is not life. And hopefully that visit brings out something. Then there's another headline of a friend who murdered his friend over a 385,000 naira loan. Imagine borrowing somebody money and it becomes a crime and you're killed for that. That's really a heinous one. The federal government, as usual, has been on since 2015, has been trying by all means to control the social media space, control internet media content, and they are at it again. And they had their public hearing, and quite a number of publishers have complained that they were not allowed to visit, to be part of the public hearing. Some didn't even know about it. And so the federal government is doing everything they can to control, internet, to control the kind of content that is being brought out. Don't forget that the media is the fourth arm of the estate. How do they? The fourth realm of the estate, I always mix that up, is the fourth realm of the estate, and so is the voices of the people. It's that one part that holds government accountable. Unfortunately, our media hasn't really played the part that they're supposed to play. Well, they tie that, you see them most time, they're afraid, they're scared, and social media has sort of like come in and taken over that space. Social media, democratized media, so every one of us, we have access to media. Like I'm doing this now in my house, and you're seeing this. I mean, it has been democratized, and I have access to be able to have my voice being heard, and that's what the government wants to control. Nah, they can't do that. Just like the Twitter ban, if they try anything funny, some of us are ready to be in jail. After all, now people did there. Next thing, of course, is the fact that the Niger State government has come out to say 108 of the students that were taken away in Niger State, taken out from an Islamia school, are actually girls. And it's really sad, the overwhelming silence that seems to be on about the kidnapping of this girl. It's so tiring. Information is so scanty. You're trying even to get information. You can't even get that much of that information. And the government seem not to care. The next thing, Lastly on the headline, of course, is the 774,000 jobs. Remember when the government said they were going to give 1,000 jobs for every local government, and as far as I'm concerned, that job was done at a moment where citizens were very angry, the youth were agitated, and the government brought out this plus so that, oh, everybody is now waiting for, maybe they will be part of that 1,000 that we get the job, and it's supposed to be 30,000 for 3 months stipends. It's not even a proper job, and a lot of the participants have decried the fact that they were cheated. They haven't been paid. Some haven't seen any of that money, and then some say that they have just been paid for a month and not the 3 months as stipulated. Some say that they were actually paid cash rather than transfer. Well, that's what the headlines are saying. So go pick the newspaper and get some more details of that. I was totally and absolutely and still is against those jobs, because those are not jobs. That's wasting of resources. That's not sustainable, and you can't just call people in and just see the 3 month stipends and that's it. And then what now happens after? Well, the next one, of course, here, the headline is that the Navy plans to open a welfare institute in Kano. Navy. If I remember correctly, Navy is about water, right? It's the one that do the water. Those ones are the sea, the military arm of the... So what is it doing in Kano? Desert. What is Navy's business with desert warfare? What is that not supposed to be for the soldiers? For the soldiers to do that, not the Navy. The other, oh Lord have mercy. Nigeria is such a funny story that most of the things that come out of it, if you are not Nigerian, you actually will not believe the stories that are coming out of it. But then it's all about, oh, who is in power? Let's get this thing to our place. It's all about the bureaucracy of it. It's not even about the effectiveness of getting things to work. It's about ensuring that my people corner this part, or their people corner this part, or one thing or the other. Otherwise, I don't see what is the sense in instituting a military institute in Kano by Navy. Okay, I decided to keep this for the last because almost all the time the stories are the same. Every day it's killing, and as usual, today 17th of June 2021, it's no different. The stories are sad. The Imo killings, hoodlums, behead too. They raised down an AG house, and somehow I realized I didn't check very well the headlines to see is it Accountant General or Attorney General's house. So I don't know now. So please grab the headline and be able to read that. Grab the newspaper and be able to read that. But it's all of these sad killings happening all the time. And then of course in Zamfara State, also people being killed in gun shooting. Edo State, 2 officers and a driver have been killed. The killings have just been going on and 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 on, and you just keep asking, what is the value of the Nigerian time? Thank you so much for listening, and hopefully tomorrow we get to have another Aisha's take on the headline. Bye-bye.